Hey, we're live here on Thursday night in Canton, the wonderful city of Canton, Michigan. And we've got great ladies here. We're all at a kind of a similar level. Not too worried about these ladies, and they're getting hungry for more with the Pilates, right? So we want to, I'm going to stand back here so you can see my posture. All right, so we want to find that posture first, you guys. We're going to stand at the back of the mat. So find the end of the mat. You can turn, Deidre, you can turn your mat this way, like turn it that way so you can face me. Yes. Perfect, Donna, although I can't see you.
Yeah, I gotcha.
All right, yeah, these are really cool, ladies. I really appreciate them. So let's stand as tall as we can. Remember, posture is the isometric exercise that you can use anytime. So you've got to keep using it. A lot of women in here already have nice posture. But we want to perfect this body. That's why we're here. The physique perfection is Pilates. There's nothing else like it. So we're going to stand at the back of the mat, and we're going to do our standing spine roll, Mary. So we're going to stand really tall. Our feet aren't too far apart. Perfect, Keisha, you've got it. We're lifted through the front of the chest. Let's practice a complete exhalation. Joe Pilates said full breath is nothing less than complete exhalation. So let's try it together. Inhale through the nose. Feel your rib cage. Hold it. Feel a little tension. Then exhale through the mouth. Relax it through the mouth. Now you're blowing out a candle. Keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing. Now feel your rib cage compressing. Your rib cage compressing. Feel it? You're letting that air out. You're pushing it out. You're feeling the muscles around your ribs join in to push it out. Okay? So put your hands here on the next one.
The music just a little bit down.
Absolutely.
The air conditioning.
It's too much, yeah. Alexa, volume 2. Let me know if that's better. Okay, we are going to try that breath, feeling our ribs. So feel your thumbs behind you here. This is where we find the thoracic breathing, when we're pushing into the back. Let's try it again. Take a breath in. Feel the rib cage expand. Feel your thumbs expand away from each other. Then exhale through the mouth. Become taller, lift through the sternum, compress your chest, let every drop of air out of the lungs, pushing it out, lifting, scooping the tummy, taller, every drop of air. So, did you feel it around here? So we're activating different muscles in the core with exercise and with breath. And did you know that Pilates breathing will actually increase your stamina because you're increasing your lung capacity when you push that air into your back. Every time we do our shell stretch, we're pushing air into our back. So this is good. So if we get the virus right, we'll have healthier lungs. Let's add the standing spine roll to the breath. So right at the back of the mat, we're standing super tall. We lengthen up through the sternum. Remember that piece. Shoulders are down. Let's do one shoulder shrug. Slide them up. Scapula come up. Nice and slow. Feel the tension of that. I see it on your bodies. Take a breath. Exhale, bring the shoulder blades down slowly and lift through the sternum. So these are in opposition. Shoulder blades are coming down and the chest is lifting up. Okay, so we are exaggerating it a little bit, right? But we want to change and give more strength to the upper body. All right, now that we're standing tall, we're going to think about the vertebrae of the spine and peel them forward. Okay, taking a breath. We're going to bring the chin down, begin exhaling, and I want you to deliberately push through, exhale. Push through the 7 vertebrae in the neck. As we're coming down, I'm feeling there was a lot of tension right at my collar area, and I'm feeling that release. I want you to let those arms down, let them slip forward, just hanging, dangling, sort of like gorilla arms. Think about how heavy those big gorilla arms are. We're peeling forward, forward, forward until we're hanging. Okay, so we're going to hang for a little bit and really feel the release here. Head is hanging completely. So good, Mary. So we're going to just talk through and learn how to release more. Looking great, Donna. I love how you're really trying to dangle. Breathe in and fill your back with air like you just did. Feel your chest cavity expand. Now on that long, slow exhalation, I want you to release through the back of the neck. Imagining that your head is like a wrecking ball on a chain, falling from the chain. Oh boy, that feels so good. Today, that feels so good. Breathe again. Hold, exhale, let your head fall. This time, let your belly relax. No engaging in the belly, let everything relax. Your knees are softened. Do you feel it okay, Mary?
Yep.
A little achy?
I just had to bend my knees because I felt
Yes,
like
you have to bend your knees. Good. I don't want you to walk them back. All right, this is an allowing of release exercise. Now, since you're at the back of your mat, I want you to bend your knees more and touch your mat, and then walk your hands forward, kneel down. So once you've knelt down, you can find your plank. So we're going to do our modified plank today. Everyone's going to modify because it really is a good amount of weight. Watch me. So we're in our hands and knees position. We bring our hips down. You can already feel a certain level of weight in the arms. So we try to keep a straight line through the knees to the hip to the shoulder. And now we're just going to point the toes, bend the elbows, and straighten them. So you feel the tension. Inhale, bend. Exhale. Inhale down. Alexa, volume 3. Exhale. Inhale down. Exhale. So we're really working the entire chest. What we've got here is push-ups. Push-ups, keep going, you guys. They are the powerful exercise that you can use to keep your upper body really strong. It's very important because after you're done having children, you don't have that lifting anymore, and your upper body can get weak. We do not want that to happen to us. We're going to keep our body strong. Okay, so I hope that felt like work to you guys. We can pause now, and we're going to go back into the shelf stretch. And just as I reminded you before, we're going to do some of that thoracic breathing in our shelf stretch. You're going to lay forward on the thighs, bring your head down, all the way down, and now take a big inhale and push the air up into your ribs and your back. Feel it expand. And then let's exhale and feel your rib cage come back together. Everything settles back down. So this is the way we release tension before we continue. Let's roll up together. Pull your tummy in. Make your back into a C curve. Remember this one, Deidre? And then stack your vertebra. We always want to articulate our vertebra as much as we can. Okay? Every opportunity to move through the spine and keep it flexible. So you can roll up to seated, and if it hurts your knees, you can come all the way up, and you have to sit on your feet. All right, ladies, let's bring our sit bones to the center of the mat now. And we're going to start articulating and working into our core. Remember, feet, knees, and hips are in alignment. So your feet and your knees are really only a few inches apart. Okay? You want them aligned with your hips because you're correcting imbalances. So we want to kind of watch our form. But after a while, it'll come naturally to you. Now we're going to sit up and bring our chest forward, making your back super straight. I trust you're doing it, Aisha, even though I can't see you. Let's take a breath. On the exhale, same posture. Lengthen up through the chest, shoulders down, and lift through the ears. Good. Now we're going to articulate very deliberately through our backs. Take the arms up in a hula hoop shape, shoulders down. So you're kind of like lifting your chest and you're making a circle, sort of like ballet, right? Similar to ballet. That's what Pilates is. Now we're simply going to tuck our tail. You feel the difference. You tuck your tail. Now you're going to begin bending into the rest of the vertebra and make that C curve. Now go back to your limit, Mary. See if you can go back to the point where you feel like maybe your feet are going to come off the mat or it's just too heavy for you. That's where you're getting stronger. You seek out your limits and challenge them in every class. Now blow as you come forward. Same C curve between the thighs, Isha, and then stack up. Very deliberately. Focus inward. Let's do only 2 more. Take a breath. Tuck, bend, exhale. Really push that C curve into your back. Look at your thighs. Remember, Aisha, I told you work on your C curve. And then, good. Blow, come forward. Look between your thighs. You're on your sit bones. And stack your vertebra back up. 1 more then. Tuck, bend. So you're really hunched. You're really rounded. Your chin is tucked. Good, good, good. Find your limit. Now we breathe out, coming forward. Forward, C curve. Find your sit bones. Stack your vertebra. Tall, 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 tall. Let's add oblique twist to that. Okay, you've done it before. You're going to love this one. So, Aisha, we're going to C curve, then twist, and then reach. Okay? Let's do 3 sets and see how it goes. I think we did this one the first test with you too. Sitting tall, your arms are up just like before. Articulate. Tuck your tail. Blow. Hunch your back. Come back. Look between your thighs. Get to a position where you're comfortable. It's not like too difficult. Then let's all twist to the left as far as we can, looking at the floor. Then reach your left arm out and reach like you're trying to catch that $100 bill blowing away in the wind. Breathe. Really feel it in your obliques? Oh yeah, I know, Aisha, you're good. Come to center. Stay looking down. Twist, look at the floor. And then reach that right arm out. Lean back. Wow, you're really activating a lot of muscles to hold you up here. 2 more sets. In center, breathe in. Twist left. Reach, straighten that left arm and reach it out and tip back only to the point at which you are comfortable in that. Come back to center, looking down the whole time. Half done. Twist to the right. Reach out and lean back and challenge yourself to go deep, especially down. Good. And come to center. One more set. Yes. Twist left. Looking down and reach. Really turning on the abs. And center. Good. Inhale. Twist right. Last side. And reach. It's like your little daughter or your granddaughter is running in the street and you want to grab her hand, right? Make yourself reach. Good. I'm glad that you challenged yourself. That was good. All right. Let's change it up then. We're going to head for the mat on our backs. And we're going to do a couple of movements just to really get our thinking inside our skin, okay? First thing we want to do is refresh Gaitra. We're going to imprint and release, okay? So if you don't mind, I think you might want to move your mat sideways parallel to mine. We're going to wait because we want to really serve everybody in here, okay? So we're lying on our backs, right? And we're going to first get comfortable and feel your spine. What is it doing? There's a little curve, right, under the lumbar area. Yep, there it is. We're going to eliminate that curve, and this is a big, important piece of Pilates, okay? So we squeeze our glutes together, we tuck our tail. Suddenly we feel the entire low back is pushing down against our mat. That's called imprint. Remember that. So we want to stay imprinted and really get ourselves strong and protect our back. Now we're going to release our glutes, and we're going to notice that our lumbar feels a little more comfortable, a little more lengthened out. So it's a good way to lengthen out the muscles in the low back. Now for the upper back, we're going to shrug our shoulders up to earlobes, down, and you've done this. Stick your elbows in the mat, and we're going to push ourselves up as if there's a pillow above our head. We're trying to get up to that pillow. The reason I teach you this is from Elizabeth Gokal, the Gokal method. She's a historian and a great back surgeon. And this is traction in your spine without tractioning. You know, seeing people in traction, well, you can traction it yourself. Just make your spine feel longer. You want to do that in Pilates. Good enough. Upper abdominal curls, ladies. We're going to come up and pulse for 10. We did this before. But Gaitra, we have to remember, tuck the chin first, Aisha, and then lift your head. Mary, okay? So we're going to tuck the chin. Just like
this, the lumbar area also like curved in.
No, we're back to neutral now. I had us tuck it and hold it down, and then I had us release it. So that's imprint and that's release. Right now, we're in neutral spine. Good question. So when we come up, we're going to bring the chin down like you're trying to make double chins or hold a piece of fruit under there. And then we're going to exhale while we're picking it up. Here we go. Inhale. Blow. So the lungs deflate on the way up. Beautiful form, Mary. Lower it down. I think we're all ready to come up and pulse hard. So we're going to really activate the muscles below your rib cage, Aisha. Here we go. Inhale. Tuck the chin. Blow left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. See the crunches here. 3, 2, 1. Good, Mary. Lower with control. All right, I'm going to see everybody. So we're going to try it again. Aisha, bring your knees up just a little bit higher. That'll be fine. There. Tuck the chin. Take a breath in. Nod your head and up. 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down we go. So this one, Aisha, is a little different. You are thinking of the 100. That's the other one. We do that similar. But this one, all we do is lift the head and shoulders a little bit. And then we do the crunches here. It'll come back to you. Let's see if we can try 50, you guys. Keeping your knees not too far, not too close together, in alignment. We're going to come up for 50. Okay? I want Aisha to see me. That's why I moved to this position. You're going to tuck the chin. You're going to blow and lift just this far. That's all. And then do your little pulses. That's right, you got it. So we condense right below the rib cage. Condense, 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 condense. And 30, breathe in. And 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Woohoo, lower down. Who doesn't feel that? You really do feel it. Look, Gatra's still going. Go, baby, go. This one is going to take you to new strength in your upper ab curl. So the upper ab curl will protect your neck the more you learn to really curl up there. All right, let's try another one, changing it up. We're going to do our single leg kicks. You guys will remember this when we did it last time. Bring the knee in, okay? Let's all bring the left knee in. And then we're going to reach the right leg up. Donna, you can lower your leg a little bit. Now, Gatra, do you feel the imprint here? You feel your spine is touching. Keep your spine on the mat, every lady. Outer hand ankle and inner hand knee. So take your right hand on the ankle. There it is. Okay. Tuck the chin. Lift your head. Look at your thighs. And tug and tug. Switch. Switch. You'll get it. 1, 2. Switch. So we're trying to really tug full force forward. Tug, and exhale every other one. Tug and tug. If you're comfortable with it, you can let that leg come down a little lower, a little more challenge, a little more weight. And tug, and inhale, and exhale. Good enough. Knees in, rest your head on down. Let's do a little bit more for the abs. Today, we are going to do a couple of more upper ab curls and try to do an entire complete roll-up. If you know how to do it, Donna, you can join me. Also, Aisha. If not, you can just watch me do one. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, so we're in neutral spine, Gatra. You take our arms back. And now we're just going to come up and hold. Halfway. Right. You've got it. You were coming up all the way. That's okay. But we're going to go up all the way now, Aisha, so we can do that. So we're going to bring the arms back. Keep your rib cage down. Take a breath. Oh, I'm sorry. Gatra, our feet are down. We're done with that one. You can relax. Sorry about that. We're going to take the arms back behind our heads, and then we're going to tuck the chin. We're going to come all the way up and blow hard and go quick. Here we go. Up, 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 and reach. Okay. Oh. Nod the head and up. Look at that. Great job. So if your feet come off, initially, that's okay. Every success has to begin. Who said that? I guess it's attributed to Lincoln, right? All right, so next time, it's going to be slightly easier, and then you'll get to be a pro like that. Okay, guys, let's try some more. Now,
so
remember,
are you keeping your legs straight in position, or you come up in between your legs?
no,
No.
you keep your legs
Keep your
in
legs
alignment.
in
Yeah,
alignment.
your arms are just outside the legs. Good question. Good question. I'm going to watch you down here just to make sure we're all
So
set.
you start your hands from the back.
Yep, you start your hands from the back, and if you're not as strong, which you're not yet, you want to go quick. So you go same speed as me. I'm going to go quick. Arms back. Breathe in. Nod the head. Blow now. Don't hold your breath. Good job, Mary. Look how you got up when you were blowing the whole time. It was an improvement, because the first time she did it, she was. But that's natural. That's what we do. But in Pilates, we want to let our breath calm us down and help us. So that's the hardest part to learn. I love how you guys just keep going with it. Here we go. Arms back. Inhale. And when you're reaching forward, just feel that coming up and link, nice and long. Come back slowly. When you come back slowly, you're getting more strong. Blow. Up, 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 up. And Mary, you're doing so good. Look at that. It's just coming to you. Your body's saying, okay, we can do this. Breathe in. Tuck and blow. When you get up there, stretch. And when you come down, try to force yourself to go slow, Aisha. See how hard it is to come down. Good. Breathe in. 2 more. Up, up, up. You guys are doing really good. A lot of people have a really hard time in the beginning, but I thought, I'm going to try this. And down we go. Arms back. Well done. All right, since we're here, we're going to come up and do a little more challenges in bridge position. You'll remember what that was in a minute, Gatra. So your feet are up under here, and we're going to use our hands, tuck that tail, imprint your spine. Feel it? Now we're gonna peel your tail up and let every vertebra follow one at a time until you're pushing up and holding your body here. The hard thing in the beginning is keeping your legs together, so squeeze them together and then only allow them to separate a couple of inches. So we want to strive to get a straight line from the shoulder of the hip to the knee. Now if this is a challenge, just staying up there, then that's what I want you to do today. If you're comfortable staying up there, you can join us for a couple of movements, okay? Use your palms to help you to stay up. You've engaged your glutes, right? You can really feel your quads here. If you need to take a break and get back up there and hold, then do that. I want you to stay up as best you can, Gatra, while we're doing other things. We're going to try to straighten in 5 quick circles. Let's try straightening the left leg, Aisha, and 5, and 4, and 3. Good job, and 2, and 1. Place it down. And you're pushing both feet down. This is so good for your back, and you cannot get injured on this one. Other leg, push down with the left foot, straighten right, and 5, breathe, and 3, good job, and 2, and 1, and place it down. All right, we're gonna try a different one now. That was too hard. This one's a little bit easier. All we're gonna do, Aisha, is we're gonna straighten one leg. Okay, so we're gonna get our feet under our knees. You can bring your feet a little bit forward because they're a little bit too far back. Bring right under the knees. Perfect, right there. Now what we're going to do is we're simply, Aisha, going to straighten our leg. Push down with the right foot and straighten the left leg. Now when you're doing this, you want to bring that leg down a little bit. See how my knees are parallel? Yes, right there. Even with the other knee. Perfect, Aisha. Place it down. And normally we're not going to try to hold it that long. We're just going to hold it for a 4 count. Push down with the left foot, straighten the right leg, 2 and 3 and 4, and place it down. Great challenge. Straighten the left leg, 2 and 3 and 4, and place it down. I love how you're holding it up, Deidre. Stay hanging there. 2 more sets. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten the right leg, 2 and 3 and 4, and place it down. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten the left leg, 2 and 3 and 4, and place it down. Okay, we're going to do one more, and that is we're going to push down real hard with your right foot. Push it through the floor. We're going to activate your glutes and your hamstrings on the right. So if you can just hold it up there, that's fine. But I want you to push really hard down. You feel the activated muscles groups there. Those are going to get stronger as we practice. One more thing before we stop this one. Let's switch and push down really hard on your left foot. Push it like you're trying to push it through the floor. So you feel it's activating your glutes and hamstrings on the other side. Great exercise. All right, now we're going to come down carefully from the top of the back through the middle. Just do the best you can. And then try to roll through the lumbar area and release your glutes at the bottom, rocking into neutral. You feel your spine is in neutral curve, Gatra, right? You're not in imprint. Now, if you notice your back gets a little tight on this one, remember shoulder blades up, elbows in the mat, and push your head up to the pillow, right? Then you lengthen your upper body back out again. Now we're ready to do another great exercise. Now we're going to change it up completely. We're going to do hip ups. So take one leg up and then the other leg up. Your knees are bent and your spine is imprinting in the mat. We cross at the ankle, palms on the mat. We exhale as we come up. Go, Aisha. Up. And then carry it down. Up. That's okay. Everybody starts somewhere. Most people can't even get their hips up when we first start this one. Hang in there. Just try to give it that oomph. You're activating the same muscles that I am. Hang in there. Give a little push and try to give a little puff as we get them up there. And up. And carry it down. All right, so we've activated the same muscles in all of us. And then what level we're at. Good job if you're watching and doing it with me. I'm super proud of you. Go to JudyFarmer.com. If you want to meet with me, you can meet with me and talk about your health, your plan for fitness and diet, and I will help direct you. All right, next one we want to do is lift the head off the mat. We're going to do more crunches. I really want the new people, everybody, but especially Mary, Aisha, Gatra, to really get that curve going in your spine. One knee at a time into the chest. Hands under the knees. Tuck the chin. Blow as you pick up your head. See where we're at now? Exhale up. Now we're going to rock up on 3. 1 and 2, blow. Now we come up and try to balance
Oh.
behind the sit bones.
Oh boy.
You don't have to get up that way. You can just roll to your side if you like. Try the blow on it. Up. All right, coming forward a little bit. Another way you can do it, Deidre, is put your feet on your mat. Come up with your Another way you can do it too is put your feet on the mat and just go from this angle. Okay, there you go. Maybe that's a little easier. We're gonna rock and roll now. The key here is to keep the C curve. So we want to really round your back, push your shoulders down, tuck your chin, and lengthen the crown of the head. Make it grow. Let's fall. Inhale, fall. Exhale up. Good. It's a balancing act, right? And you're using your core. You're trembling, you're struggling to make these rolling like a ball movements perfect. That's Pilates, interior, thoughtful movement. And blow as you come forward. Who's doing that? That sounds great. In a good Pilates class, you hear a lot of breathing. And blow. Let's do a couple more. You sound great. And roll and balance. And one, and balance. You're doing good, Gaitra. Let me remind you, this is your second class, right? So you're doing great. And I love how you laugh. You gotta laugh at yourself a little bit, you guys. In the beginning, it's the hardest because that's when you notice, oh, I can't do that, I can't do that. And the temptation is to kind of criticize yourself. We all do it. I do it too. But we have to say, just like Donna was saying before class, you know, this is our vessel. We gotta love it. We just gotta love and accept it, right, Donna?
Yep.
So that's what we're gonna do. That's it. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Okay, you guys, let's change it up. Let's go on our side. We're gonna lay all the way flat on our side. I think I might have done this with you, Gaitra. I know I did it with Isha and Donna. So we're gonna stretch out here with the palm on the thigh. What we're gonna try to do is come up with a crunch here rather than here, okay? So we're gonna lift the legs and upper body at the same time. Use your breath, inhale. Up we go. 2 and 3 and 4 and down. Well done, Gaitra. Up. 2 and 3 and 4. You are so beautiful, Mary. Inhale. Up we go. I'm not just saying that. 2, 3, and 4. And you feel it in your obliques, real tight. Up we go. 2 and 3 and 4. And use the breath. 3 more. 2 and crunch in here and lower. 2. 2 and 3 and 4 and rest. And fire it up once more. 2 and awesome and 4 and rest. Now put your head in your hand. We're going to bring those legs forward, Mary, all the way forward. Good. We're going to point our toes, flatten the tops of the feet. That is something to get used to. I used to say, flatten the tops of your feet. And who was it? It was Donna. She would flex her feet because, well, my feet are flat. That makes sense to me, but it's just different ways of saying the same thing. So what we want to do is help our feet to be more like a swimmer, okay, in this position. And then flexion is when you pull your toes to your shins. So there's flattening here and flexing. We're going to do a lot of that. It's really good to get these feet and ankles strong. So right now we're pointing both toes, see? And we're going to put your hand in front. This is going to be really heavy. It is for me. Okay, we're going to squeeze the legs and lift and lower them. Squeeze and lift. Squeeze and lift. This one's really hard at first, but I wanted you to do this one, Gaitra, because you're going to see, as you come at least once a week, you're going to see these legs get stronger. And this one has to do with the inner thighs, all the muscles through the top and the side of the leg, your muscles in your obliques. So there's such a lot happening here. Good enough. Okay, now we're going to take the top foot and flex it. We're going to do an elevator down. We're going to go first floor, second floor, third floor, and push down. Now the thing about this one, Gaitra, is we don't want to move the hip out away from us. We can only go up as high as we can without compromise. Let me show you a compromise. 2, 3. See how I rolled out to get the leg higher? That's not going to serve us. Okay, so we're just going to be a human elevator with our foot. First floor, second floor, third floor. This one is about precision, strength, and control. That's what you garner from this stuff. Now, my leg gets achy after a little bit of doing this because it's heavy, it's hard to hold it still. So if your leg is achy, that's a positive. Good enough. I think we did about 8 of those. How did you do, Aisha? You're doing good? Very good. All right, now we're going to do one called bicycle. Now this isn't the bicycle where we're kind of going fast and softening the legs. We're going to be very succinct about our movements. And the first one we're going to start with is our quad stretch. So take your leg and hold it behind you. If it hurts your knee, like I say, don't hold that leg. Don't force that joint into any compromised position. But if it feels okay to me, you want to really feel your quad stretching here, this is just a nice relaxing one that we do. Don't let the knee come up here. I can't see Aisha, but I want you to bring your knee in alignment with the hip. And we're going to hold this. Yep, you're perfect. We're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. Then we're going to do the bicycle. Okay? Stretching your quads is really important because if your quads are tight, then it does affect your low back too. It affects your lumbar muscles. All right, the muscles around the lumbar. All right, so we're feeling that for 30 seconds now. We're going to bring the leg all the way forward and we're going to straighten, kick it up. Okay? Then we're going to carefully pull it all the way back. Bend the knee, hold, bring it forward, and then kick it up. Now, when you bring your leg back, don't let that shoulder move. Keep your body very stable. Bend, knee forward, and kick it up. So it's like a 4-point movement. Straight leg goes back. Keep your leg straight. Then we bend it. Then we bring the knee forward and kick it up. Let's do one more. Draw that leg back. Use a lot of force and bend it. Then bring the knee forward and kick it up. This is original Joe Pilates here. Now we're going to change direction with it, Mary. So leg is forward like we're doing can-cans. Everybody bring your leg forward. Then kick it up one. Then we're going to bend the knee. Pull it back. Then we're going to let go and kick behind. Kick, just like a donkey behind it. Should really feel your glutes engaged. Bring the leg entirely forward. Bend the knee. Draw it way back as far as you can. And then straighten it out way back there. Okay? So 1 movement forward, 2 bend the knee, 3 pull it back, and then kick it back. Okay? So it's a 4-point movement. One more. Forward, bend, draw back, and snap it back. Great job. Now we're going to take our legs together. Remember the legs are in front of us. We're going to do the big arcs now, Aisha. Hand forward, shoulder forward. Brace yourself. Kind of going to need this. Bring that leg as high as you can. Forward and touch. Lift it up and go back. So we're just making nice, big, slow arcs. It's okay if they don't look perfect. Because when you're moving, when you're carrying that weight, you're strengthening your legs. You're making them more balanced and controlled. You'll feel more light on your feet. You'll feel more energy. Okay, we're bringing it forward, touch, and reaching it back. And beautiful. Now grow your leg away, Gage. Lengthen it away. Lengthening it. Beautiful. And back. One more forward, and we're going to finish this one. And forward. 2 legs together. Good job. Now, when we do those, sometimes we get our backs get a little tight. So let's give ourselves a shell stretch, and then we'll just do the other side. Get on your hands and knees then. We're going to come down. We're going to lay forward, and we're going to let our body relax. Now, it's just as important as engaging it. Breathing. Hold, expand those lungs into your back, and then release, letting everything fall apart. Let's do it again. Inhale. And release also through the head and neck too. Now we're going to roll up the way we do. Make a steep curve in your back. Stack your vertebra. All right. And now we're going to switch our body to the other side. We'll brush. And gently bring our body to the other side. And we're going to do those beautiful oblique curls. I used to call them angel because when I look up across all my pretty ladies doing Pilates with me, they look like a bunch of angels floating. Okay, so this one was straight out, and you can just float on that cloud like angels. Okay, arm on the thigh, and lay your head down on your arm. So you're gonna sometimes need this bottom arm to help push you up then. Use your breath and your sigh. Breathe in. Exhale up. 2, 3, 4. So you just fire the side of the body up. It'll come. Blow. 2. And good. Every try is an improvement, you guys. Breathe in. blow. 2 and 3 and 4 and rest. We're going to do 4 more. Big crunch. 2 and 3 and 4 and rest. Fire it up. 2 and 3 and 2 more. You're really working the side of your body, you guys. 2 and 3 and 4. Coming down, breathe in one more time. Up. 2 and 3 and 4 and rest. Good. Now we're going to bring the legs forward. Put your head in your hand. Your head is in your hand, but you're really working in your core to stabilize. You're going to keep your hips from rocking while we're doing these. Remember? Put your hand in front. What did I do first? Oh, double leg lift. Squeeze your legs together. Hold them up. Use your arm. Good. Now try to go up and down with it. At first, that bottom leg just doesn't want to cooperate. It wants to stay down here. It doesn't want to come along, okay? But you squeeze those legs together and you practice this one. It's amazing how strong you can get. 5, 4, Mary, you're doing really good. And 3, and 2, and wonderful. All right. Now we're going to do, it's a bicycle, right? We're going to do our quad stretch first.
This one, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter what order. I might have messed up the order. We're going to do our elevator, right? Flex your top foot. That's the elevator. We're going to go first, second, third, and resist and grow that heel across the room. 1, 2, 3, and push and lengthen that leg. I love growing the legs away. 4 more of these. Push and resist. Notice I'm not going too high. I don't want to throw my leg back, my hip back, and push. Let's do 2. 1, 2, 3. Push and resist. Lengthen through the heel. And 1 more time. Exhale. Really good. Very good. Now we're going to bend the knee, hold the ankle, and give ourselves a quad stretch. So with this one, we really want to be thoughtful, not just hold a stretch. You want to lengthen through the knee. Grow the knee away. Bring the hip forward. And try to bring that heel to your seat if you can. If it hurts your knee, then you shouldn't be doing it, right? You shouldn't crank on joints that are sore, right? But muscles, it's okay. We can stretch those. Let's breathe completely. Perfect. Everybody's good. I want you to feel that quad stretching. If you don't feel it, you just give it a little more. Pulling that leg back. You're stretching all this piece in the front. Very important. Let's go. One more breath together. In and out. All right, now we're going to turn it into the bicycle movement. We're going to bring the knee forward and straight. Then we're going to draw it back. 1 and 2, bend, and knee forward, and kick. Good. And all the way back. Bend the knee, bring it forward, and straighten. Pull it back, bend the knee, bring it forward, and kick it up. And one more. Draw back. Feel your glutes, pull that leg back there. Forward and straighten. Now, bend your knee, draw back. Now straighten here. I want you to really feel the donkey kick of it, engaging your glutes on that. Bring that leg forward. 4 more. And bend, draw it back, and kick way back behind you. Beautiful, Mary. And forward, bend, back, and then let it go. Let's try that 4.1 gauge. Do this one with me.
So my body
Forward.
shakes.
What's that?
I'm moving.
You're addressing everything perfectly. I just want you to feel the way this one goes, so you get more benefit. Keep it full. Bring the leg forward like you're kicking it toward me. Then we bend the knee. Then we bring the knee back and hold it, and then we kick it back. It's hard to hold in that position. Let's do 2 more so you can feel it. Forward, bend, bring the knee back, and then your rear end really kicks it out. And 1, I bet you're doing really good, Aisha. Back and kick it out and forward. Bring the knees together now. I think that's all we did on that side. All right, so let's take it into a different direction. Let's sit up then. I'm going to face down. I've been neglecting. Such a big knee. All right, this is a great stretch. We're going to do our classic spine stretch forward for Pilates. And this is the Joe Pilates version, spine stretch forward. We're taking our heels just about the width of the mat, and we're going to sit tall. When I had arthritis, you guys, I couldn't even bring my legs this far apart. It was terrible. It was like really sad. But now I'm like, oh, thank you. So yeah, I would kind of go like this. It's so weird. But anyway, that's another story. So we're going to sit tall. Your feet are flexed, and you're going to really get up on those sit bones. Remember this one, Geisha? Hands behind the back. Push your chest up. Tuck your chin. So you're making your body really straight. Now we're going to bring our arms up. Feel that tall, lifted, open chest. And we're going to come forward. Keep the chest open and grow through the crown of the head. Breathe in. Forward. So we're growing through the crown of the head. That's how we're stretching our spine. And see how I'm sort of bouncing too? It just feels good to do that. You don't have to. But the other aspect, Aisha, is you put this imaginary belt around your waist and you feel someone dragging it from behind. So you've got the forward with the crown, and then you've got the lumbar drawing back as you pull your navel to your spine. That's a good spine stretch forward. Now we're going to stack the spine back up, sit tall. We're going to do that 2 more times. See, it's just very thoughtful. Take a breath. Crown of the head blow. Go forward. So you're flexing your feet. You're lengthening through the crown of your head. Now, put that belt around your waist. Draw it back. So you're drawing it back, pulling your navel back, pulling your tummy back. Feel that. I can just really feel in my low back when I do that. Stack your vertebra back up, bringing your chin up last, and we're going to do one more good one. Looking great, you guys. Breathe in and forward with the crown of the head. Grow, grow, grow. Tummy pulls in, feet are flexed. Breathe once more. Exhale. Just a little further as you pull your navel back. That's great. Okay, we're going to roll up here. Now we're going to do the saw, so we can stay right where we're at. Take the arms out to the side. We're going to do a couple of shoulder up and downs. So take your arms out to T, shoulder up, and press it in. Looking great, Donna, and shoulders up. Strong muscles push them down. Now we're going to hold them there. We're going to twist to the left. We're going to saw that little toe with our pinky. Reach, reach, reach. And we're going to sit up, look to the left. Come to center, inhale. Turn, look to the right. And then saw that little pinky on the right foot. Reach, reach, reach. Sit up, look right. Go to center, breathe in. Twist, look right, left. And then saw. It's a 4-point movement. Look up to the left, sit up. Inhale, middle. Twist right. Exhale, reach. Great job. And lift. And middle. Good job. Twist. Exhale, reach. This is a very aggressive one. One more set. Sit up, look to the left. Center, breathe in. Twist. Exhale, reach. Sit up and center, and down it goes. Okay, let's do a little more for the shoulder blade area, and I'm going to make it a little more easier to focus. We're going to do it lying down. So let's bend our knees. Just lie down with the knees bent. This is a great position to focus with because you're really not exerting too much. You really focus on your core, your neck, your back. So first one we're going to do, ladies, is some of the shoulder shrugs. Palms are on the mat, and we're going to slide the scapula up. Think of your little triangular bones, which are your scapula, sliding up your back. Breathe in. Now, slowly slide them down. Slowly, slowly, slowly. So you're really pulling your fingertips to your heels. See the way you're pulling, you're trying to reach and touch your heels with your fingers? Let's do 2 more like that. Slide the shoulders up and literally try to touch your earrings. Take a breath. And then scapula slide down, like 2 books sliding down the table in the library, right? Where we can't go. Now feel your neck in this position. We're going to do something fun after the last one. One more. Slide it up. Really tense. Touch your earlobes. Breathe out. Slide the shoulder blades down. Now with the shoulder blades pulled down, your fingertips reaching for your heels, I want you to tuck your chin. I want you to pull your chin over to the left. Ooh, you feel a special stretch in the right side of your head and neck area. Keep your chin tucked. Bring your chin over to the left shoulder. So your shoulder blades are still pulled down. Now, of course, we're going to come back to center. Keep the chin tucked. Breathe out as you bring the chin over to the right shoulder. You feel quite an interesting stretch on the left side now. So see, we need healing. We have a lot of tension over years of dealing with stress, and these are some small movements that help release these muscles. Let's do one more set of these beautiful feeling movements. We're going to bring the chin down to the center. Keep those shoulders pulled down. Breathe out. Bring your chin down over to the left.
So do we have to go up our back? The upper back?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're not lifting your head.
We have to go up our back from?
No.
No,
You're,
it
no.
has to be up.
You're just relaxed. This one, the total focus here is on your scapula, your shoulders, head, and neck. So your sacrum is on the mat, you're in neutral spine, your legs are relaxed. Okay? So but your fingertips are pulling towards your feet, and you're tucking that chin. So I can see that you've got a little tension there, Aisha.
Yeah.
Let's bring the chin over to the center, as does everyone, right? So you tuck your chin at the center, and then you bring your chin over on the other side and feel that little bit of pull on the opposite side. Those are pieces of your head and neck area we're addressing. All right, let's do two more fun ones. Head and neck and upper body. This one is a little different. We're just gonna roll your head back and forth. Let your cervical spine go back to neutral. Your neck has a nice little curve under it. Your head and neck are relaxed. Now we're gonna take your hands and reach them straight up. We're still working on the scapula area and the muscles around there, okay? We haven't done this one yet, Donna. We're going to try to reach the little stars up there in my ceiling in the Pilates studio. Feel your shoulder blades separate and pull apart. Breathe in. Exhale, bring the shoulder blades down and squeeze them together like you're trying to squeeze a lemon between your shoulder blades. Create the tension. Okay, let me know if this is weird for you and I'll help you. Okay, let's try a couple more. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Try to touch it. Reach, reach, reach. Separate your shoulder blades. Breathe in, and then we drop and exhale. Bring the shoulders down and squeeze the shoulder blades together like you're squeezing a piece of fruit. Let's do one more. Inhale, reach up, separate the shoulder blades. Exhale, shoulder blades come down and squeeze together. Now, you guys stay right there. I want to watch you do one more set. Bring your shoulders down, let them touch the mat, and squeeze your shoulder blades together. You feeling it? Let's do one more together. Inhale, reach for the ceiling. Separate. Beautiful, Donna. Reach and separate. Beautiful, Aisha. Drop the shoulder blades and squeeze them together. Create tension behind your back, like you're just pulling them back together. Beautiful. All right, place your hands down at your sides. Now we're going to do one. I'm not sure if you've done this with me yet, Donna. It's called looking out to sea. That's because how it looks. We roll onto our side and try to face me. So Donna, you might want to bring your head this way so you can see. You're perfect, Gatra, you just face me. So, because form is really important in this one. Okay, we lay our hand out in front. We bring our knees all the way up to our belt line. Perfect. Bring your knees up. Now, in this position, you're kind of like trying to make your spine long, like you're a little kid seated on a chair and your table's up to you and you're trying to get your opening. You're trying to make your spine long because it really counts when you're changing the way our muscles are right now. So what I want you to do is bring your arm here, and your head is a little off right now, right? Your head is just laying there. That's okay. You're not working that piece. Yeah, let your head be a little bit offline. Perfect. Now, we're going to look out to sea. I'm going to come here so I can see too. We're going to take the hand and put it above the eyebrows like we're doing a little salute, right? Like the Navy. And your knees up, your hand out in front of you. Perfect. Now bring your arm down just a little bit. This is perfect. All right, so you're going to bring that elbow straight up and the shoulder forward. Now watch me. I'm going to try to keep that shoulder away from my ear. I'm going to keep my head up, and I'm simply going to roll back, keep the knees together. So you should feel a lot happening here. Twisting in your obliques. You should feel a limit, like a stopping point when you can't go any further. Watch me just for a minute, just for this first one, you guys. Come back, and I'm going to show you how to do it incorrectly. Okay, incorrectly, which I didn't think you two were. You were correct. Incorrectly would be this, Donna. If you turn, if you go to turn and you can't go, so you turn anyway, you would collapse the arm. See what we're doing? We're going to open this whole piece in front of there too. So only go so far as you can without collapsing that arm. Okay, so the elbow is up, Aisha, shoulder down, looking forward, salute. out to sea, right? Looking out to sea. Now just simply roll back. Keep your eyes open, Aisha, and feel that twist. Try to hold the knees together. Keep the chest up, the head up, forward. So you're addressing little tight areas. They get tight from driving, from being in front of the computer, from giving care, from cooking. So we want to open that up. Let's bring that elbow back straight up. Your head is, yes, your head is looking straight at me. So see how you came forward like this? We're going to always continue to focus on, okay, getting that form right until your body starts cooperating. All right, head up, chest up, rotate it, only go so far as you can. With the elbow going away from you and the shoulder staying open and not collapsing forward. It's hard to do. We're addressing a lot of little things here. I've got very advanced students who still can't do this one very well. Even Constance down here, she can't do this one very well. Okay, we come up. Let's do one more then. I want you to feel it. Exhale as you open. Okay, open here. I'm going to check on your form. Good, so you only go so far. Very good, Donna. Only go so far as you can without collapsing the shoulder. You feel a nice twist in your obliques. Bring your body back up, looking forward toward me, and everyone in this room looks great. I hope that you felt good from that one too. Now we're going to push up to sitting. We're going to come over and we're going to do the other side of the looking out to sea one. Your knees are up. Remember how your back is. Try to keep that spine long. It'll really help your neck. Try to keep the spine long. Your knees are up. Your hand is in front of you. It's not supporting your head in any way. So your head is kind of falling a little bit, and that's okay. This one is not for the head and neck. It's for this whole upper body. Okay, super good. Just checking you. Put your hand above your eyebrows. Elbows straight up. Keep your eyes open the whole time. Chest up. Breathe in. Rotate out. This is a nice way to finish the class because it's nice and slow and controlled. So in Pilates, we want to keep our eyes open so we're aware, so that we can keep our spatial awareness. Once in a while, we close them. Usually we don't when we're doing something like this. If you want to, like I'm very auditory and I love closing my eyes, but if I close my eyes, sometimes my form starts to get a little bit not as good as I want it to be. Bring that elbow back up, look straight ahead forward. Hi, everybody. So you're looking at me straight on, Gatra. So Gatra is kind of up here with that shoulder. That's normal tension. You want to deliberately try to keep it down. Yes, I saw the correction. Super, Gatra. Now open it back up again with a breath, exhaling. Just turn, you should feel it in your chest, obliques, front of the chest, front of the shoulder. Everyone's different. We all have uniquely developed ways that we use and hold our upper body. Feels really good to me right now. All right, let's come up, face forward, and get ready to do just one more of those with your shoulder down, chest, head, and neck up, and rotate out. Just take a minute. Breathe again. See how you open. Just a little more with that long exhalation. That's okay. Stay. Don't worry about your phone. Bring it on forward. Now from here, we're going to do one more that's going to be enjoyable. I'm going to try not to take too long because my grandchildren are coming over. I'm so excited. All right, you guys. So we're going to have that same stance. That same position. Your hand is going to be right on your other hand. Put your hands together. Yep. Everybody's hands are together. And now you bring your knees up just a little bit more, Donna, and also Mary. Now we're going to rotate. We're going to do a nice, beautiful, relaxed spine rotation. Okay? Head is relaxed. Take a breath in. Exhale. Open it up. Pick up the hand. Watch your hand go across your body like a rainbow. Reach as far as it'll reach. Now it's not going to fall all the way down because that would be pretty limber if you do that. So try to keep your knees together. You're going to look at the hand that you opened up and you're going to try to relax and breathe. Long inhale, long exhale. Let those muscles naturally relax and lengthen. We are changing our upper body here, you guys. We're making it more beautiful, relaxed, open, less tense. I feel the achy stretch, I sure do. Okay, ladies, we're gonna bring it back and close it. We're gonna do it a second time. Then we're gonna switch over and do it twice on the other side. Take a breath, drop your shoulder, then pick up your hand, begin exhaling, watch your hand come across, reach it up. Now here's the funky part, it's a fun part. Imagine you're squeezing a big exercise ball and push down into that shoulder and squeeze and go slow. You feel the anchoring of the shoulder girdle on the top arm. If you don't, that's okay. You'll practice it and you'll learn. Then when your hands come together, let the shoulder fall apart. Just completely fall apart. I don't think we have time to repeat that one. So let's push up or roll over, however you like. I'm going to push up for the sake of people watching. We're just going to lay down on the same side. In the same way. On the other side with your knees up. Try and keep your knees together if you can. Your palm on palm. Let your head rest. It's okay if it's a little off, okay? All right, you ready? Alicia's ready. We're going to take a breath. Drop the shoulder, pick up the arm. Watch your hand come across. You can adjust your other arm if you need to. Slowly watch it, because when you watch it, then you're turning your neck. So you get a really nice open stretch. And when that arm gets out there, relax. Imagine that you are a book, your paperback book. Picture your favorite paperback book. Maybe it's a novel, maybe it's your how-to book, maybe it's your diet book. Open up and you learn it and you set it down on that beach chair on the beach. It's really hot, so the page, the book is open and it's so warm that it's just the sun is opening it up and it stays flat open to that page. You are that book, you're open, the sun's warm, you're lengthening out through that arm, just like that paperback book. It's open to your favorite page. Let's breathe in slow. Breathe out slowly as you look toward the open hand. Allowing those muscles to relax even more. Watching your book open to your favorite page in the sunshine. Very good. Everyone's relaxed. Drop the top shoulder. Breathe in. Pick up that arm. Exhale as you bring it across the axis of your body. Then you imagine you're squeezing that big ball. Right? You lock your shoulder down and you push, create resistance, and strengthen that top shoulder as you're coming down. Keep the tense feeling in the shoulder. Then when your hands touch, then that's when you let everything fall apart. Keep going, Gitra. Doing good. So you imagine you're squeezing the beach ball. Nice and slow. You're making the beach ball smaller and smaller and smaller until your hands touch. When they do, you allow the shoulders to collapse. So yes, so that's when you allow it to fall apart. Because when we finish Pilates, we want to be in a state where we just fall apart, relax. We don't want to carry tension home with us. So let's push up onto our side. I'm going to show you how to get up the safest way. Hands in front, both knees under, get your feet under you, and then stand up from that position. I want to thank you for joining us here on Thursday for our More Gentle Pilates. I love you all, and I appreciate you coming and joining us. Thank you to Donna, Mary, Agitra, and Alicia. And we'll see you on Tuesday for the advanced type Pilates, or next Thursday for the gentle Pilates. Thanks. Bye-bye.